Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about why you should be chasing no's and why no in business doesn't mean no never. It means no not yet. And it kind of relates to a point we talked about recently, which is fail forward. Always try to fail, and the faster you fail, the faster you can grow, and the faster you can solidify and create an airtight product or piece of value for your audience. So let's say you have an idea, whether this is in business or it's any aspect of your life, an idea you have about, I don't know, like working out, getting in shape, learning new skills, learning new things, playing a video game, anything. If you talk to others about your ideas, which you 100% should do, if you don't know why, check my last video out, or maybe 2 videos ago, I don't remember. But when you talk to people, very often, if you're talking to the right people, they're going to say no to your ideas. And don't get offended, don't get discouraged, don't let it hurt your ego, or actually let it hurt your ego, and understand that your ego is what's holding you back if you are offended. That's something I had to struggle with, think I have like a crazy good idea and then getting a lot of no's or no not yet's from it, kind of, and then building the awareness of these no's are what going to make the value of it down the line so much better. So it's not about building the perfect thing now, it's about building towards the perfect thing. And by getting all these no's, you're getting aware and you're building awareness around the flaws of what you have, whether it's the product itself or the idea itself, how you're doing it or how you're executing that idea, or the message and the audience you're building for. So it may be that you have the perfect idea, but you're targeting the wrong audience, and therefore everything you're doing is going to be in the wrong direction. So that shift is going to be such a huge change and step towards success that you would not have gotten if it weren't for getting a no and understanding that no meant check yourself, see what can be done better, and then go ahead and do it. A couple of no's we've gotten recently. There's been a lot. So I think the biggest one is understanding that our audience needs to be as airtight as possible. And because we're appealing to a lot of different types of people, the best way to do that right now is by location. So let's say we launch and we only launch in Milwaukee. So we can build out a network in Milwaukee that's airtight and that brings together all these types of people in real estate. Or another thing is seeing a new problem and saying no to it because we can't overextend our reach of what we are. So whether that's like on market real estate problems or things that revolve around on market, is something we need to kind of push away from. Or example with wholesalers and sellers on the acquisition side. So understanding that there's always gonna be a problem on acquisitions, finding deals. So that, but also the wholesaler saying no, don't do this, but they're really saying is no, this is too complicated. So the biggest no not yet we've gotten is seeing and creating something that is extremely simple to use and extremely reliable to use. So when they see something, it's like, oh, okay, I can use this, I know how to use it, I can trust using it, and I don't have to worry about it not working. Back to what I was saying before, I don't know if those are pretty shitty examples, but back to what I was saying before, you want to continuously fail forward, because the more you fail, the more you're going to take action and the more you're going to understand what's wrong and what to fix. And once you talk to or go through 100 or 1,000 failures, you have a really solid understanding of what you do right and what you don't do right. And even if you can't fix everything that you don't do right yet, you at least have an idea, so you have a direction. And you know what needs to be done next and what needs to be done now. So if someone comes to you and says, why are you, like, what makes your product better than everyone else's? You can list off everything it does. Okay, what makes your competition better? You can list off the things you still need to do. another video I want to talk about is don't focus on competition, focus on your customer and the value you're bringing, because then you'll just blow the competition out of the water. But we'll leave that for another video, another time. So really what it is, just understand that you want no's. No's are great. No's are amazing. No's are more valuable than yes. You get more information from no's than you do from a yes. If you ask someone, do you like this? And they say yes, okay, they like it. If they say no, now you can go into why they don't like it, what problems they're facing, what pain points cause them to not like this feature or this use case, or how it looks, or how it feels, or how easy it is, or how, like, there's a million things that they can give reasons to behind a no, but not so much to a yes. So that being said, get addicted to getting no's and continue to see no's as a way to learn and a way to grow. And if you do that, you're really set. You'll be moving and growing faster than anyone who can't take those no's will be. So something I had to learn in the past month, probably month, 2 months. So just wanted to relay that value, and I think it's really changed the way I look at what a no means and how to go about them and how to challenge yourself. Really, that's another thing I wanted to add actually real quick. A lot of times you might get a no from the wrong person, and that will have you challenge your opinion and how you see the solution. And you have to find a balance here. So understanding, using context from other people, but also seeing the depth behind that no. And if it's something shallow or not really sufficient from pain, it's understanding that, okay, let me argue their point, and then realize either yes, their point is valid, or no, what we have is correct, and you have another defense in the future if that no comes up again. So it kind of gives you like that open mind and barriers around building a great product and protecting yourself from future, I don't know, like dissent. Anyways, that's all for real this time. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.